Okay, in today's tech video, we are going to do an unboxing of this sound bar right here, made by Samsung. This is the Q990B. Okay, so this is the box that this sound bar comes in, and this is probably the biggest box I've ever seen a sound bar come in, and it's pretty heavy. I did buy this at a local store, local Best Buy, and it was it was a job getting it into the vehicle. And but yeah, this is a really large box for a sound bar. So we're going to go ahead and bust it open and see what's inside. Okay, once you get everything out of the box, this is how it's packaged. So it is really well packed. They put foam all around it. This right here is the subwoofer. These right here are the rear speakers, and then right there is your sound bar. It does come with a box with all the power cables. I haven't opened it quite yet, but I'm almost positive that's what's in there. So let's go ahead and unpackage the rest of this stuff. Okay, once you get everything out of the box, this is what it looks like. This is the actual sound bar here. As you can see, it's got the angled corners there. Very minimal branding on the top that says Samsung. You can kind of see one of the speakers right there, but just the outside of this thing has a nice metal grill. And then on the front side of it that you'll see, it's also that metal grill. Go along the top here, some more black buttons, just 4 buttons on top, and the rest you can see it's just a metal grill. So very sleek and minimal design. On the back side, we got this branding here that talks about the sound bar, and looks like there's some spots here to. Okay, when you flip over the sound bar, this is what the back or the bottom side of it looks like. There's a little port there that says service. And then right here it says digital audio in. That's where you would hook up an optical cable. And right here we have an HDMI 2, HDMI 1, and an HDMI to TV eARC. And then over here is where you plug in the power cable, and they do have a notch cut out there, so that way the cable can come out there without having to push the sound bar up any. So it does have some rubber feet here, so that way if you are putting this on a tabletop, it will not slide. This is what the subwoofer looks like. Very sleek and all black. It does have a little bit of a design on the side here. Sometimes they would use like a mesh fabric to kind of hide that speaker there, but on this version they're kind of highlighting it by designing it to look like that. On the opposite side, it is just flat black. On the back here, you can see another port, and then lifting it up, you'll see where the power cable gets inserted there, and then there's another port that says service. There is a button there to set it. It says D-set. Okay, also inside the box you get your paperwork. It comes with an HDMI cable, a power cable, and then another power cable there. There it is. There's a stand if you wanted to mount this thing onto the wall. Some of the hardware to mount it onto those stands. That's what the remote control looks like for this soundbar. Now Samsung has redesigned their remote controls. As you can see, this thing is very thin and holds well in your hands. Very lightweight. And they do give you some Bexel batteries for it. Over here is 2 different power cables that'll power these rear speakers. Now these are wireless rear speakers, so you don't have to run an HDMI cable to your sound bar. They will connect wirelessly, but you do have to have some cords to bring power to these things. So they're not completely wireless. I don't know how they would do that without having those cables, but that's what you get inside the box. Okay, so this was the unboxing of the Samsung Q990B soundbar. I will be making another video of a total review of this thing and showing how to set it up. Okay, if this video was helpful to you, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on it. go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I make tech videos all the time, and I'd love to have you back in the next one. Take care.